Hi, welcome to my February budget. In today's video, I'll be going over how I budget my bi-weekly paychecks at the start of the month. This budget goes over my income minus saving and investing and what I plan to spend for the month. Let's quickly talk about where my money goes before it hits my bank account. So my retirement contributions are taken out pre-tax, with the goal being to max them out for the year. So I believe for this year it's $19,500 for 401ks or for 3Bs. After my paycheck hits my bank account, it goes straight to a brokerage account, and that's where I do my investing. After that, it goes to a savings account that I have dedicated for my Roth IRA, then to an account for whatever else I'm saving for at the moment. Currently, I'm budgeting for travel for whenever that opens up again, but in the past, I have budgeted for a emergency fund and then most recently a renovation fund for my house. Now let's get on to the actual budget. So this particular budget is in Excel, and I have it broken down into two main categories, and those are necessities and discretionary spending. Off the bat, you can see that my budget is divided into two paychecks. So at the beginning of the month, the starting balance in my checking account is $2,296.13. For my paycheck, what I expect to have left over is $930. And then I am predicting to transfer $2,000 from my housing renovation fund, and you'll see about that in a few. And other income I have open in case something else comes up. So in total, for deposits to my checking account, in the first half of the month, where I get my first paycheck, I am expecting $2,930. First in the necessities category is groceries, and usually I budget $250 a month for that, so I have it divided into $125 per paycheck slash for each half of the month. And then fuel, usually $100 a month, so $50 for each paycheck. And then housing is going to be $453.13. I do not have any debt and own my home. So housing consists of association fees, insurance, and property taxes. Next up is dental insurance, which is $36.49. Now, usually this would be deducted pre-tax if you have a benefited position, but at the moment I do not have a benefited position, so I have to pay for my own medical and dental insurance through the healthcare exchange. My medical insurance is $383.17, and that comes out in the second half of the month. Internet, $49.99. Cell phone bill, $70, and that's for 2 lines. My utilities are, or they were, $67.78 last month. I'm still waiting to see what they'll be for this month, so I'll change it as the time comes. My car insurance is $80 a month, and that is because my car is very old, so I have the minimum amount of insurance on it. So for the first half of the month, $664.62 will be withdrawn for necessities. And in the second half of the month, $743.94 will be withdrawn, for a total of $1,411.56. And then we move on to my discretionary expenses. So I have my credit card, and I don't expect to pay the bill at the beginning of the month because I usually pay it every time I get paid, so it would have already been paid in January. Subscriptions are $13.99 a month, and my gym membership is $75 a month. Medical, that is for a medical bill that I incurred last month, so I'm paying that in February, and that is $159.14. Now, next category is home decor and fixtures, and as I was saying, I expect to spend about $2,000 or more this month because I'm getting fixtures, hardware, and things like that for my house before the renovation starts. This month in particular, I'm looking to buy some bathroom fixtures, and unfortunately those cost a lot of money, or the ones that I want cost a lot of money. So that's what I have budgeted so far. That's subject to change more than likely. And then next up is clothing / shoes. So I have $150 budgeted for each paycheck, so a total of $300 for the month. And that is because I am updating my wardrobe. So I've just been looking for key pieces and purchasing those. I technically do not need any more clothes, as most people don't need more clothes. But I'm just, as I said before, looking for a bit of a more updated wardrobe that suits my current style. So for discretionary expenses, I expect to spend a total of $2,474.25. And my total income for the month, which I neglected to mention before, should be $1,860. Now that is the minimum amount of money that I expect to make. I'm hoping to make more than that if all goes well. As I said before, I am not in a benefited position, so I work as needed. So if there was work, then I get paid as much as I work, and if there isn't, then I don't. So I'm hoping to work more than my minimum expected amount, so I should have extra money. So my income minus expenses would be negative $2,025.81. And that is because I did not factor in the transfer of money for my home renovation. I expect that will be the case for the next few months, as I'm pulling money from my savings to pay for the home renovations. And if I get paid extra, then I can also pay as I go in a way. So a quick explanation of why I set my budget up in this particular way. I have it kind of like a checking account ledger. So I have the balance that is there at the start of the month, and then the amount of deposits that I get, and what my ending balance will be at the end of each paycheck. So each paycheck period is essentially the first of the month through the 15th. And then the second paycheck period is the 16th to the 30th or 31st. At the end of this month, I expect my checking account balance to be $2,270.32. So that is it for my February 2021 budget. Stay tuned at the end of the month to see what my actual budget looks like, which is always incredibly different from my initial budget. On this channel, I talk about finance as it relates to my life. If that's something that you're interested in, hit the subscribe button. And if you like this video, hit the like button as well. And I will see you in the next video.